Morning. Before I talk about the Texas Tribune, I have to share a few things about Texas with you. So Texas is the only state in the Union to have first been a country. And if Texas was a country today, we would represent the 14th largest economy in the world. Texas is big. Small towns, 254 counties, and major metropolitan areas. Texas claims 3 of the top 10 and 6 of the top 20 markets in the U.S. And the special thing about Texas is that Texas is a cohesive state. We're Texans first. We're proud to be Texans, and we care about what happens in Texas. The Texas Tribune was launched in November of 2009 based on the decline on traditional journalism. The media had stopped covering our statewide issues. The Texas Tribune is a nonprofit, nonpartisan news organization. We publish enterprise and beat reporting, columns, podcasts, newscasts, event videos, and more, all found on our destination news site, texastribune.org. The Texas Tribune has won a Peabody and 13 National Murrow Awards. Yeah, it's pretty great. And many call us the leader in public journalism in the United States. One thing I should have said, going back to being Texas a cohesive state, it doesn't matter if you're from Dallas or Dimebox, Corsicana or Corpus Christi, we care about our state's biggest issues, and that's what the Tribune covers. Public education, higher education, healthcare, transportation, immigration, energy, the economy, and much, much more. Since 2009, we've raised over $51 million to support an ambitious newsroom. And from the start, the business model has not changed. It's a diversified one, guaranteeing sustainability and success. Foundations, individuals, members, corporations, and other creative revenue sources support the newsroom. Now, Janine asked me to give a couple of examples. I think there's things that we all have in common. Take digital products, ad banners, voicemail messaging, email messaging, sponsored content, right? But the uniqueness about the Tribune I'll give you 2 case studies. The first one is licensing of content. You want me to come out here? Okay. So, as a nonprofit news organization, all of the content that we create is given away to other media. We believe that smarter Texans create a better Texas. We do, though, license our content for documentary films, textbooks, coffee table books, and we've even licensed video for music. In the 4th and 7th grade, Texans take and they study Texas history. About 6 years ago, the Higher Education Coordinating Board in Texas changed the government sequence to graduate from public colleges and universities. Now all students must take a Texas government course. It didn't take the publishing division of Pearson long to get to Texas, and they started talking to professors all over the state. And one thing they heard over and over and over again in every conversation was mentioning the Texas Tribune. So we got the call. The first thing we talked about was our polling data. Then we quickly licensed our content to create their first evergreen Texas textbook. From here, we added online learning labs based on Texas Tribune current content. Right now, we're developing a next generation Texas Experience digital platform with Pearson. And 2 things are important, and this will actually go on sale next year, but 2 things are really important. One is part of the mission of the Tribune is that we have to embrace the youth of our state because we know our future belongs to them. This product puts our brand in front of, in our content in the hands of hundreds of thousands of college students each year. And here's the thing, the revenue's pretty good too, especially for content that we're already creating. So this licensing opportunity with Pearson represents upfront $280,000, and over the next 5 years, the Texas Tribune will earn a revenue share from every unit sold. It's pretty impressive. The next thing I think that sets us apart as well are events. There's not an organization, a news organization that comes to our office, whether it's nonprofit or for-profit, that doesn't ask about our events and how we're monetizing editorial events. The first thing is, from the very start, events were very important to the Tribune and in the original business plan. We believe that people need to come together to discuss, respectfully discuss, our state's biggest issues. So we present these events to bring them together to do just that from all points of view. Last year, the Texas Tribune presented 62 events, 27 conversations here in Austin, 8 around the state, themed series, one-day, one-topic symposiums, 4 of those, and a Big Ideas Festival. And they all are editorial events. You come and attend in person. If you can't make it, then the content is streamed on our site in real time. After the event, the video is posted, promoted, and then archived on our site forever. The audio file is also transitioned to a podcast form found on all of our channels. We have amazing sponsors that support these events. They are free to attend, public record, and open to the public. We create wonderful, general, basic benefits for everybody because we don't want to spend our time there. We want to understand each sponsor's purpose for supporting that event and create custom elements around a point of engagement and a direct takeaway. Our sponsors also understand that they have no influence in the discussion or the participants on this stage. They are truly editorial events. So the jewel in our event crown is the Big Texas Tribune Festival. It's been held here on campus for the last 7 years, and this year we're transitioning the festival to downtown Austin. That will allow us to offer a complete second day of programming. Last year, in 2017, the Texas Tribune Festival presented 10 tracks, 65 programs. We had 250 plus speakers, 80 sponsors and media partners, and almost 5,000 people attend in person, while over 112,000 viewed the festival online. So I'm going to give y'all a look at it. Maybe. This is the best part. And the last thing I'll say is that we believe that editorial events, the juice is definitely worth the squeeze. In 2018, our event sponsorship goal is $1.9 million. And over the course of the festival weekend, we'll secure $1 million of it. Thank you.